All right, here we go. Listen and listen good. And I think I better do a copyright claim. I don't know. But anyway, let's get to it.
How does it feel to have one less thing off the plate?
Nothing. It feels like nothing. So we talked about in high school, right? I got the Jeep. Boom, Jeep was cool. But now we starting to teeter towards Jeep not being so cool. So now it's
really? What makes a Jeep not so cool?
No, it's cool, but it's just like I'm tired of seeing it. I know you tired of seeing it.
Tired. What we do have to look at, though, is your financial situation to see if you could afford to make any payments. I put some numbers. I did some figures for you. Hold on 1 second while I get my iPad.
I just want to say before you go, make sure whatever you bring out on that iPad is not going to cause me to pick up your pasta off your plate and feed it to the dogs.
Yeah, it might. Once Miles and Michael told me that they were going to be graduating this year, all I have been able to think about is moving forward financially. Basically, what I did was just calculate.
That ain't where the drama starts at, y'all. Where he's, I hope you don't pick up your plate and throw, pretty much saying, throw it and fetch it to the dog. Spaz out. Crash out. What the young generation said, don't make me crash out. So, this is what this young man is saying. So, both of them went to college.
The Chase bill for last year, month by month. January.
Mama, can I stop you right there? This is going the wrong way.
Why does this have to be negative?
It doesn't.
It's factual information. Michael spent over $60,000 by himself on this card.
The Chase bill.
If I were you and I wanted a car, I wouldn't be.
Drop it in the comment. Be open and be honest. Drop it in the comment. If you had that type of money, you was way up finance, 6 figure, 7 figure, 8 figure, 9, 6, 7, and you gave your kids an allowance on a card, and they don't spend it, they don't max it out. Drop it in the comment. If you know somebody, let's pretend like we had that type of money. What would you do? Because I'm gonna tell you at the end of the video what I do, and then the other brother gonna be like, well, mama, she stopped and said, hey, this is not nothing negative. These kids these days, I tell you,
Arguing with the person you're asking to buy the car. But that's me. This needs to be shared so that he has a clear understanding about the value of money, about the value of just swiping a motherfucking credit card. So have you been thinking about where you want to go to law school, how you're going to finance your education?
I do have a mother who makes pretty good money.
oh, wait a minute. Hold up. Did y'all hear that? I do have a mother that makes pretty good money. Not his money. She went to school to be a doctor. She had to pay off her finance, her grants. Now, like Shaq said, Shaq told his children, that's my money, not y'all. Y'all got to get out and earn your own money. So this NY just said, I do have a mother that have money. Talk to me, Empire family. What y'all think about that?
I don't feel like I should be footing the bill for anything other than the roof over your head, that sort of a thing.
So when you start talking about law school, graduate school, and so forth, if you're not...
This the dad that's speaking, okay? The dad's starting to put his 20 cents in, okay?
getting any support, right? If no one's helping you to do that, and it sounds like, based on what your mom is saying, that's what would be the ideal situation.
So the only one here at the table with an actual graduate doctorate degree is me. And how I did it was I got scholarship money and loans.
Your mom was not able to do the things for you that you are able to do for us.
Ooh, this boy here got a little sassy ass mouth, y'all.
What about all the rich white kids? Their parents pay for their way to do everything, and then they get out of college debt-free and are millionaires.
So what about all the white people who pay for their kids to go to school, be debt-free, and they still ain't doing shit?
Now, Michael's point is still a valid one. We are blessed. We are in a situation where we can help.
Who here at the table gives a about how hard I'm working instead of being able to move towards retirement?
Me.
He said that he thinks every day about what he can do to be able to give back to you. That's what he
understand
said. But then don't.
If I'm dead before he finishes law school,
That
then
can
what?
happen because God might take you away.
I'm done talking about this.
Ooh.
Oh, I don't care. Be done. I get tired of being the lone man out. It's always 3 against 1.
I'm jumping
you
in.
don't jump in. You can't speak for me because you don't think like me. You don't think like
After you
me.
speak,
You
I'm
don't
gonna
support
speak.
me on
Where did that come from?
It comes from
Is
my
this a
heart.
beat?
It comes from my heart. The bottom line is you are so entitled is what this revealed to me.
Entitled. Whoop they do. Entitled. Whoop that can do. That's what the problem is. These rich parents that had rich parents, they thought they was entitled. Now they have kids. Not saying Dr. Simone. Dr. Simone's mother didn't have it. So Dr. Simone went up and got out there and got it. Now these old rascal of her, these 2 boys she had, they are spoiled. Now they want to ride off of her coattails. So what do y'all think about that? Do y'all think it's okay that she should pay for his tuition? Because a lot of parents do. And a lot of parents cannot afford it. And these kids get out there and borrow money, get these loans and have to pay it back. And it takes them over so many amount of years to pay this money back. So like the young man said, a lot of white people, and my white people, if you out there, drop it in the comments and talk to me. Let's talk about it. How does this work? Because he's saying white people pay for their kids to go to school. Pay for their kids to go to school, y'all. So they don't have to foot a bill when they finish school and they are becoming millionaires. And then again, like she said, a lot of parents do foot the bill and pay it out. And a lot of those kids don't never be successful.
I'm done. I don't owe you a mother thing from here. I've given you everything I have. So how does it feel to have one less thing off the plate?
Wow. It feels like nothing.
I'm going to pause this, okay?
So we.
Y'all, I'm over here just strolling a little bit. And this Michael young man, Dr. Simone's son, got the game twisted. This young man got the game so bent out of shape, twisted. He think that, and I, like I said, I haven't watched the show in so long, probably like 3-4 years. When he was a little boy, now he's in college. That's how long it been. So anyway, I have to go back and look at some old videos because I can't say she spoiled them. I don't know. I never seen it on camera, on TV, that she did spoil him. Maybe she did. This is why this young man is out of control. He used to drive a Jeep. Now he drive a Tesla. Now I just watched one of the videos. He was bragging about, oh, I ain't in no Jeep no more, y'all. I'm in a Tesla. I'm in a Tesla because of them two. That lady on the right and that man to the bottom. They very smart and intelligent. I drive a Tesla. That young man, that NY would have still been in that Jeep Matter of fact, he probably would have been in a Toyota. See, these celebrities need to coat check their children when they get out of control like that, when they think beyond themselves, when they think they're bigger than the program. Because if the parents don't check them, we know somebody that will check them and check the parent at the same time. Put that ninja in a Honda, a Camry, a Toyota. Let them drive that around the town. Let them drive that around the city. Let them drive wherever, whatever. Get them a car that go to ABC. A Tesla, a Jeep, a Lambo, a Vetti, Porsche, Benz, BMW, whatever them other foreign cars name. No, when they don't deserve it, they don't earn it, they not respecting their parents, downsize their ass. Downsize their ass. Let them spaz out. Let them ride in it for 2 years, 3 years, till they get their shit together. Let me closing out my video and finish this off.
Dr. Simone is the perfect example of why so many women are saying they'd rather live alone, even if they're married with kids. Because watching her family is like watching a woman slowly being worked into the ground while everyone around her feels entitled to her labor, her money, and her patience. Her 2 grown sons act just like their father. No urgency, no accountability, just expectations. Simone already paid for 4 years of college, which somehow took them forever to finish. She pays for their cars, their apartments, and when one of them ran up $60,000 in credit card debt, guess who had to clean it up? Of course, Mom. And the audacity doesn't stop there. One son actually complained that his Jeep was outdated and expected his mother to replace it, not earn it, not upgrade it himself, replace it. This is exactly why women are exhausted. Simone has already given more than most parents ever will, yet nothing is enough. There's no gratitude, only a constant reaching for more. And her husband? The apple didn't fall far from the tree. Cecil's contribution feels invisible outside of the show, while Simone carries the financial, emotional, and mental load for the entire household. And it explains why so many women are saying, I don't want peace inside a house full of people who drain me. They want quiet. They want autonomy. They want a life where their worth isn't.
And I'm going to stop there and say this a little bit here, and I'm going to end this video. I remember when Simone and Cecil, she had an apartment across town. She had a house on an apartment. They had the main house that they lived it in, but also she had another house to get away from Caesar and them boys. Do y'all remember that? I do.
Measured by how much they sacrifice.
Jump in, you can't.
Oh, excuse me. So y'all, that's the end of that video. I'm gonna get out of here. And thanks for watching. Thanks for dropping your comment. And I really appreciate it if you do drop your comments. Also, I want to say hello to the people in Brazil. If you're watching South Africa. If you're watching United Kingdom. If you're watching what else? Because these are some people that watches me. Canada, yeah. Thanks for watching me. The United States really support me. My people, Ventamine. These are I went through my analytics and I see who follow me, and I just want to say thank you so much. And I have a lot of people that's the age of my age in their 50s and on up watch me. I'm trying to gravitate to the ones in their 60s as well. Get on some topics about what 60-some-year-olds like to talk about. My teenagers, I don't have anything to talk about with them because they're teenagers. They don't know nothing, but they smart and intelligent. I really appreciate it, but no, I'm not gonna engage with them at all. Because then that means you got to go back and forth with them. Those are someone probably coming from me doing my shorts. You get what I'm saying? So anyway, there's a couple places that people that follow me, the percentage is not that high, but it can get better. 2026, I'm looking for it to get better. I'm at 150 something followers, and I need like 100 and. My math ain't that the best. It was 140 No, it was 100. I did add it up. It was 100 and something. I'm telling you now, I should know it right off the top of my head, but right now I got a headache and my brain ain't functioning right. So and I need my views. My views is very, very important. So y'all go and check out some of the old videos, some of my shorts and all that good stuff, you know, so I can get my views up. And I'm not big, and I'm just asking because it's free. You get what I'm saying? So anyway, y'all have a good one. Peace. I don't know where my camera stops at, but that's it. Talk to y'all. Dynamite. No, for real. Bye. I'm still here. Bye.